We're back to Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy.
Welcome back in. Great show. We got the Patrons Caddy. That's right, just around the corner. We were talking earlier in the show. The 18. See Chris Rigby and patronscaddy.com. It's the patronscaddy.com for a turnkey experience. For the past 14 years, they've been helping people have a great Masters experience.com today. Don't forget about the world's #1 selling golf game. It's Vegas Golf the Game. They've got an edition as well. You can visit vegasgolfthegame.com. So in the studio again, we've got Dr. Ryan McGaughey. We were bouncing around. We appreciate your patience there, Ryan, but I think all of us have some connection to back issues and post.
Yeah, nervous system, yeah.
Of the nervous system, right? So it's interesting because during the breaks, a lot of people can't hear what Billy and you are talking about, but there's a lot of things as I'm listening to you and Billy talk about Billy and what he can do. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do just like now.
Correct.
To help yourself out. So like Billy loves cheese. Right?
I don't know if I love cheese. I'm absolutely a cheese eater. When a year or two back, when I would try the low carb diets and stuff, meats and cheese and stuff, were throw a couple pieces of cheese was a go-to snack versus grabbing, candy or something. I'd go through, and even some fruit weren't so great. So because of the sugars, right? Some fruits weren't. So cheese, I thought was on the list. So I can give that up.
I think your dog can do it with you.
He has to.
Dog right there.
But anyways, yeah. So this, it was interesting. We had a great talk with Doc, and we're talking about the metabolic and all the blood work and different things and diet. And this is not just chiropractic. There's a lot of people that are going to get popped and adjusted. There's so much more to what your office does, and you and your wife do. It's incredible. It's all about health and just and then I have these serious nerve issue going on, and it could be a combination of many things. And it seems like all the doctors that I've spoke with, including yourself, is that it is a combination of many things. I got violated when they went through my throat and moved some stuff around. When I ruptured the disc, it messed with the system.
Right.
But I got tingling and stuff, and so. I'm going to try some of these other things before I go see a neurologist and do more testing and conductive work and stuff. I like the idea of the laser that you were talking about that stimulates the growth. And this could be all from, because even Dr. Kissel said, they went in there pretty rough and started moving stuff around. There's definitely some damage, but that's what they had to do. But it comes back. At least it says it's right.
It will grow back.
But which is cool. I mean, I hope, because it's been kind of a drag.
It'll revive your singing career, right? Because he used to be able to hit the highest note.
I could go for it, man. But
now he's down there.
I can't go.
Tenor?
I'm down with Neil Diamond. It's interesting that the correlations I'm finding of all, and I just don't have education in that area.
Yeah, there's a lot of misunderstandings about what it is to have a healthy diet and what people think is actual food.
Yeah,
boy,
it's true.
Isn't that true?
It's funny you mentioned that too. People actually wanted real. They were using natural flavors to create the flavor of black pepper, but not black pepper.
So what is that made out of?
That blew me away.
There goes along.
Oh, of course,
they're the best.
They are the best,
awesome.
And we live in a Tascadero who's got in and out.
Yes,
so,
they do. Well, so we do too down here now. We got them down the hill now.
That's like the only.
We should drive all the way up to here just to get an out. Horsepack and train to get up there. Yeah. But yes, so I think there's so much more, and having him, and I know that he's done wonders for you. I know that because I've lived through most of your problems.
He's been my sounding board. He's like, what now?
And now I've got my problems going on. Now it's me.
And you're a drag.
Now it's me. So it's my turn. But health is so huge. Like you went on a really neat rant about how important health is, and you live once, and it's short, and you got to be healthy. And you're right. It is. And things can happen quick. Yeah. And so I like the idea when blood pressure goes down. I have high blood pressure and all these things. I've been sitting here feeling like I'm really going to die here soon. I got all these ailments. Everything on the list is I got problems here.
But so, Dr. Ryan, Billy's ailments. Can he cure them? Can he get better? Can he turn it around?
Conditions.
The brain-based thing could be a challenge for me.
The games are fun.
I like games.
Yeah, I know you're a game guy.
But what about weaknesses? I mean, the skeleton real well and all these things. I've got, my hands, and the surgeon yesterday said, yeah, the surgery you had, you'll get weak. Why?
Well, the nerves that come off the neck, they go down into the hands. And what happens is if there's any inflammation, it will damage the communication between there. And so once the inflammation goes down and you get the stimulation again of using your hands, that will all come back.
So is it a good idea to strengthen the hand by using those little...
Mm-hmm.
Huh, cool, because it's weird how I didn't get that old, man. I mean, old man's neck, old hands here.
Here's what you do.
Tell me.
Here's what you do. You stop eating the cheese. So take that block of cheese out of your fridge. Just take a chunk of
3
it.
blocks.
What cheese
So
is for now.
Your
You're gonna
advice to me is I should
the
squeeze.
cheese. Don't eat it anymore. Squeeze it.
Thank you, Mike. It could help.
You never know.
Should both hands? Limburger, you can't be just squeezing the
That'd be
Limburger.
bad. That'd be really bad.
So I got to cut back. So I like that, though. See, I got some good advice here.
You got great advice going. You got a great.
So
great,
you've
great
known Mike
guy
how
right
many
next
years?
to
Well, we're
4?
So
you. Yeah, I think it's already. I can't
Four.
believe
And-
that.
Yeah.
and do you see? And I see improvement on him. Especially, he's just happy with physical, falling through walls and
Yeah.
getting dizzy
Crazy.
and things. But he seems better. Do you see it?
I do, and we chart everything to I look for patterns. I want to see what's going on with the body. So a lot of times, it's like, remember last time we worked on his shoulder. I mean, it's been months since we even had to look at that, or
Yeah.
like maybe before I'd adjust, not even the low back, it might be from his neck. So yeah, no, he's definitely really come around.
And I know that he's gluten free. And is that on advice from yourself or others, or is it good advice for everybody in general?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
You don't have to answer if it's.
The quick answer is that Mike was doing that before I met him. We do recommend it for people that have certain conditions like celiacs or their Hashimoto's. In general, what we would say is most people at this point, we see most people react to gluten. So they would say the 5 main food sensitivities for most people are going to be gluten, which is wheat, dairy, soy, and corn. 4.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's a lot.
that sounds like my lunch yesterday.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we got so the blood work that if we went and worked, you could see that you could from the data that you see from blood work could show that gluten might be an issue for me. Is that fair to say?
If the particular test was run, yes.
If you had run, okay, so that could be tested.
That can be easily tested.
Yes.
And a lot of people have a problem with it, but the research is now out. I mean, there's no question anymore about that gluten is a serious issue. There's just too much data to rebuke that statement.
He calling from Hawaii with our Tiger Woods report, apparently.
She's got a TW.
She's got some kind of inside.
She's got a TW report.
I guess she's got some inside info.
Little TW.
So she'll be calling back here. We got Dr. Ryan McGaughey in the studio with McGaughey Health Group. You guys stay with us. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy right here on ESPN Radio.